All right, what's going on, everybody? We are already on to day 2, and Mr. Collier has made a big mistake that the notes say Tuesday. Um, and normally you'd think, oh, well, these videos, who knows when you're watching them? They're wrong no matter what. It's not Tuesday. I don't know what's going on. When I made this, it was a Monday. I don't know what's happening. Okay, I just wrote this. I'm sorry, Mr. Collier goes crazy sometimes. All right, we're going to go through the warm-up, front, back of this worksheet. It's going to take us no time at all. Today's a pretty quick day before we get onto the Canvas assignment for our classwork. A really good day to make sure all of your dream boxes are done. So here we go. What two letters make up a coordinate, X and then Y? I mean, I really hope that this is feeling pretty easy. Okay, remember that if I was you, I would kind of make a little setup like this, where we have the X and the Y, because the X takes us right and left, and the Y takes us up and down. Negatives are left, positive is right, negative is down, positive is up. And if that looks really crazy, the first position of the parentheses is either left or right. There's no way this first position takes you up or down. The second position takes you up or down. There's no way it can take you left or right. So, label the coordinates. Now, a little bit tricky. There are small dots next to these letters. So if I see this A here, there is a small dot next to that A. That is what we're going for. The dot of this small dot here. I'm going to go ahead and give myself some parentheses with a comma. How much do I have to go to the side? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to go to the side 4. How much do I have to go up? 1, 2, 3. Have to go up 3. And there you go. There's my coordinate for A. The first number is your side-to-side number. Because I went to the right direction, I went positive 4. And then I went up, which is also positive direction, which is why I have positive 4, positive 3. Let's go with B. Let's speed it up a little bit. Some of us are probably already done with this whole front. Look for the little dot that is to the left, which is going to be 3 negative, because left is negative. And then it's going to be up only 1. That's pretty easy. Parentheses, parentheses, comma. Letter C, negative 4, positive 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have D all the way over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I want to pause, give you guys, let's just say 30 seconds to try to do these last 3 points. Give you guys a little bit of time, try to knock this out. Hope you guys are doing all right. Here's what we got. E is right here. That looks like 3, 1. Hope you got that. F is right here. That's negative 3, negative 5. And then I hope you got G, which is going to be 0, 4. So you know what? There we go. Did all of our coordinates. We're just moving on, honestly. Not very difficult. If I'm moving too fast, do them yourself. Plot the following points onto the coordinate plane below. All right. 3, negative 1. That is a right and a down. 3, negative 1. That is our point H right there. I'm not even going to label them, right? I mean, if I label them, sure. It's just going to be messy. J. Negative 4, positive 7, that is a left up, the complete opposite direction of H. So I need to go left 4, up 7. I'm going to find myself way up here for letter J. Remember, don't copy my dots. Don't be squinting at the screen. Count it. You can count to 7. I know you can. Negative 1, that's left. Negative 8, that's down. Negative 1, negative 8, here we are. 7, 0 means go to the side 7 and stop. Don't go up, don't go down. It says 0, that means don't go anywhere. We've got 5, 2, which means over 5 up 2. And then we've got 0 down -5. There's all of our 6 coordinates. We had H, J, I, K, L, M. All right, sweet. We got that. We should be good at that. Now, today we're doing intro with Desmos. I'll tell you right now, some of you guys already know this. Some of you guys figured this out. Some of you guys understand Desmos is extremely, extremely powerful, extremely good. Here's what I got to say. There is not much that I'm actually going to need to teach you today. Most of what we're going to go through is no-brain, full Desmos. I really want you guys to listen to me with this. There's one very, very important thing we have to talk about. And just to be super clear, today is incredibly easy. And tomorrow is a little bit tough. Tomorrow requires real thinking. Tomorrow requires focus, focus, focus. So let's get today. Let's get 100% on assignment today. Unlimited attempts. So let's make sure we do it. Tomorrow, gotta focus. Okay, so basically, if you can type this in, Desmos can do it all for you. Instead of graphing, finding the solution, writing it down, Desmos can do all of that, and we can just type these in. So number 1, straight to Desmos. Straight on Desmos, I'm going to type 2x plus 3y equals 31. Enter. Negative x plus 3y equals 16. The first thing that we do need to talk about, let me migrate my face down here, is that you're not always going to see right in these small numbers the answers. Now that we're getting a little big, we're getting a little crazy on Desmos, you might want to zoom out. A good strategy to zoom out is to look over here on the right side of your keyboard where my mouse is, and to just press the minus, right? I think the minus is good. It's pretty reasonable. Sometimes with scroll, you guys just will be like, ooh, and you just go crazy with the scroll. So just chill, right? Hit the minus a couple times. Maybe you see the 50, whatever. All we need to look for is where do these two lines touch? They touch at 5, 7. That's not very hard, right? 5, 7, and guess what the answer is to the whole question? The answer is 5, 7. Good enough. Okay, now I do want to show you this. What's going to happen, this happens every year, is kids get really confused, okay? And it's because on Desmos, they're zoomed out right here, right? And they look at this, and they say, Mr. Collier, this doesn't make any sense, Mr. Collier. What is this coordinate, right? And the reality is, they're looking at, I mean, what is this? 20 million or something like that? 20 million. Over here with these zooms, there is a home button. And this home button takes you home. Takes you home to the very nice -10, +10, 0 in the middle. No matter where you go, zoom out, scroll down, pan to the side, you hit this home button, takes you back home. So here's how I would do every question. Minus, minus, minus. Look around. See where they touch. Click it. 5, 7. Home. Delete, delete. All right, there's my advice. Recommend it. 7x plus 5y equals 19. Negative 7x minus 2y equals negative 16. Type it in. 7x plus 5y equals 19. Negative 7x minus 2y equals negative 16. And this one, we don't even have to zoom out. 2, 1. Good enough. Now, I do want to point out, we're looking for where do these two lines touch. Do these two lines touch at this point right here? No. Maybe you had the green line selected. Do they touch right here? Or do they touch right here? No. Where did the lines touch? Right? That's what we're looking for. That's the answer. Desmos is doing all the work for you. In your brain, you literally just have to click on where they touch. That's another issue with zooming out. If I zoom out this far, all of these coordinates, I can't tell the difference between where is exactly the touch. So don't zoom out too far. I'm telling you guys. 1, 2, maybe, hit the home button. 1, hit the home button. All right, it's at 2, 1. So there we go. 2, 1. Now here's where we're going to get into the big point. I'm going to put a nice highlighter box on here so you know it's important. We got C's and A's. Sometimes you got B's, sometimes you got J's, sometimes you got all kinds of crazy stuff. So we got 5C plus 6A equals 10. Enter. A equals C minus 13. We got a problem for sure. I only see one line. This one has an error message. The error message says we only support implicit equations of x and y. Here's what's going on. Hint: if the variables are not x and y, then rewrite the equations. So we just need to switch them out. We just need to trade out our 2 letters for x and y. But super important. Listen to me. This is important. Okay? Very important. The first letter in the alphabet needs to be X. Whichever letter comes first, it's got to be X. So, let's play a little game down here, right? If we have M and we have K, let's just say we're doing a question that has the M and it has the K. We need this to be XY. So, which one of these are we going to turn into the X? The first letter in the alphabet has to be X. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. K comes first. So K has to be the X. And the M can be the Y. If you got to count your ABCs, count your ABCs. Because these questions are so easy. All you have to do is type it into Desmos. If you got to count your ABCs to get a math question right, that sounds good to me. I'll be honest. Like, I'd take that trade every day. Let's say you've got the letter D and you've got the letter F. Which one of these comes first? A, B, C, D. Oh, D comes first. D gets to be X and F gets to be Y. Let's do one more. Let's do the letter R and the letter U. Well, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Q, R, so R is going to come first. U is going to come second. Just count them off. Don't miss a question because of your ABCs. So when we're doing this question, which one is the X? Well, this is obvious. A is obviously the first letter in the alphabet. So we're going to trade out the A's for X's and the C's for Y's. Okay? Click and type it in. 5y plus 6x equals 10. And x equals y minus 13. Now I'm a little far zoomed out. home button, 2 zoomed in, minus button, there it is. Negative 5 comma 8. Negative 5 comma 8. The next question, x's and y's, right? Let's do this question. Let's do it fast. Delete, delete. Let's go. We've got 6y equals 3x plus 10. Enter. Negative 3x plus 6y equals negative 4. Ooh, what the heck did we just see here? Where do these lines touch? Zoom out a little bit, zoom in a little bit. I hope your vocabulary senses are tingling. We have parallel lines. We have no solutions. That's it, no solutions, right? If we're gonna let Desmos graph these and Desmos graph these, and we're gonna double check 6y equals 3x plus 10, negative 3x plus 6y minus, okay, done. We got it, no solutions. Question here, x equals 2y, okay, sure, let's do it real quick. We got x's and y's, that's easy. So we're going with x equals 2y plus 3, enter, 2 equals negative y plus 3. X. Let me slap an X on there. That's very important. Let me make sure to hit my home button. Try to find exactly where they touch. Now this is looking a little bit ugly. Let me always double check my work here. X equals 2y plus 3. Okay. 2 equals negative y plus 3x. Okay. So decimal answers, I'll tell you right now, we're not going to see very many decimal answers. You know, I'll be honest with you. We can write them down. I just put this question on here because I want you to know, with Desmos, you can be confident. If it's a decimal, it's not harder. You literally just type it and you use Desmos. So trust it. Trust yourself. You got this. Even a decimal question is not hard. The last question here has T's and W's. We got to replace it with X and Y. Use the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. T comes first. X, X, Y, Y. Desmos, let's finish. Negative 2y plus 4x minus 6 equals 0. Negative 1 plus x equals y. Click it. Muy fácil. 2, 1. No stress, no worries, so easy. Desmos, mega powerful. We love Desmos. Pretty much the one thing you got to know when you zoom around, don't be the kid that's zoomed out and they're looking at 30,000, right? Hit the home button. Use the minus once or twice. Hit the home button. The other thing is use the alphabet. That's it. You guys got it. This ain't that hard.